Educational content has been going around ever since the 90s and the late 80s, with Nick Jr. being launching on January 4th, 1988, and then PBS Kids being launched but as PTV in 1994, and then later Playhouse Disney in like 1997, and then we got Cartoon Network doing a preschool market known as Small World, or controversially Cartoonito 1996, soon later become Tickle You, and then later Cartoonito in 2021, and then we got PBS Kids Sprout, a spinoff of PBS Kids, while being rebranded into Universal Kids. Yeah. We also seen some preschool programming in fan-made concept as well. We also seen some fan-made networks like Lollipop Network from Evan TV having Lollipop Jr., while other people with their fan-made networks try to compete with that success. But there's only one fan-made network didn't even try it. They didn't even try preschool programming. No. I'm not talking about Cartoon Network. Tajmir Network. Tajmir Network, one of the biggest networks, the fan-made networks today. Tajmir Network, one of my fan-made networks today, didn't compete in the growing market of educational programming. Yeah, it's always been a 6 to 12-year-old boys and girls demographic channel at launch, when they aired various programs from Nick Jr., Noggin, and Cartoon Network. But at one point, they did do preschool programming in 2002 to 2014. The Random Fan Kids. In 2002, the Random Fan Network was replaced by Tajmir Network, and with the Random Fan Kids being moved to the new channel, the new fan-made channel. Now, just like Kids WB, the Random Fan Kids was moved to Tajmir Network since it's owned by the same parent company, Nickelodeon, partnering with Cartoon Network and partnering with Tajmir LLC, which would later become Tajmir Domestic Cable Media Networks Group and then Tajmir Media LLC. However, the Random Fan Kids became financially unattractive soon and later in the early 2010s. Around the time Nick Jr. had a resurgence with high viewership and ratings with a breakaway hit, Paw Patrol, and then later new episodes of their new shows put their popularity on the map. The Random Fan Kids was beginning to struggle during the time, since viewers were dropping and weren't watching the fan-made preschool block anymore. And then started inserting newer Nickelodeon shows, such as Paw Patrol, and later Connie the Cow, and a few other preschool shows that Nick Jr. used to air. Yeah. However, distant to last, Tajmir Media publicly announced on September 2013 that the Random Fan Kids would be discontinued due to fierce competition, low ratings, and lack of advertising. And that they would sell their 5-hour preschool block slot to Random Mars Entertainment. The Random Fan Kids would air for the last time in October 2014, with Random Mars taking its place. So, by soon, in 2016, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, and then later, UK sister channel Cartoonito, and later Nick Jr. would decided to create a new brand for preschool shows, but not in the US, in the UK. So, in May of 2016, Cartoonito, Nick Jr., Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Tajmir Media EMEA, and in the UK, announced that they're going to be launching a new Tajmir preschool brand called Tajmir Jr. The new block and brand would have blocks on Tajmir Network 2, as well as the main Tajmir Network channel in some other regions. Yeah. Tajmir Jr. launched internationally. The US never got one until 2020. Tajmir Jr. was first tested in October 2016 and it became a huge breakaway hit and helped Nick Jr. put back its popularity. However, when Nick Jr. was somehow becoming declining in the UK and other regions, Tajmir Jr. was the main home and the main hub for preschool cartoons and preschool live action shows. The Tajmir Jr. UK debuted with shows from Nick Jr. like Paw Patrol, Blaze, and the Monster Machines, and then shows from Hit Entertainment, Kipper, Angelina Ballerina, Big Sister Little Brother, and then later on we got shows from Cartoonito like Baby Looney Tunes. Soon follows after that Fireman Sam, etc. 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 Now, Tajmir Jr. also launched in Abratic as a programming block on Tajmir Network Abratic, airing as a midday block, airing from 4 to 6, and then later Tajmir Jr. launched in Brazil on Tajmir Network Brazil, airing on early weekday mornings, airing from 6 to 11. They would also plan on launching it in New Zealand and Canada and Russia. Tajmir Jr. continued to have its great popularity throughout international regions until late 2020. On October 12th, 2020, Mean the UK and Logo Fanner 2003, aka Kenny Valla 2003, announced that him and Mean the UK would help out Tajmir Network to get Tajmir Network a new, well-known resurgence to the fan-made channel. It would feature some pop UK content as well as preschool licensed shows like Julius Jr. and later on, like soon, some shows acquired by Tajmir Media like Pound Puppies. And also feature original series like Tajmir Network. In October 2012, Kenny Valla 2003 announced that he would create a block called Tajmir Jr. and he would add some shows. And Tajmir Media announced the launch date for Tajmir Jr., October 19th, 2020. And surely like that, Tajmir Jr. successfully launched in the USA. At launch, on Monday, October 19th, it has much of the same programming as Random RS, as well as some of the previous preschool shows and with some modern Nick Jr. shows mixed in. And in addition, they have a brand new Friday lineup. Here's the Friday lineup schedule. The Friday fall lineup came on October 23rd, 2020. October 23rd, 2020, it was Baby Shark and Pink Fonz's first day on the new preschool block for the 2020-2021 fall lineup. Baby Shark and Pink Fonz remained on Tajmir Jr. from October until December. By December 11th, 2020, both characters were no longer on the network. Pink Fonz fans would say, "That was pretty stupidity for Tajmir Jr. to get rid of both of them. It would help put Tajmir Jr. on the map, especially Baby Shark. So this is the things that we get? I'm sorry, but ever since 2020 of January, Nick Jr. was criticizing and been panned because of Baby Shark. And we got the new series Baby Shark's Big Show. Baby Shark and Pink Fonz moved to Random RS Network for season for Season 2. Baby Shark and Pink Phone continue airing new music video reruns on Random Artist Network until the network itself got rid of the both of them back in September 2021. Baby Shark moved on to Tajmir Network 2 until now, and was no longer on fan-made television until Baby Shark returned on July 7th, 2021, after Tajmir Jr. Simply Tajmir Jr. becomes Tajmir Jr. on Taj. It will last on the block until it would end production, and then will remain on the block as reruns. And I recall Nickelodeon airing reruns of Baby Shark in 2021. I'm sure people do not care for Baby Shark on Nick Jr. anyways. I hope they're still not caring about it, I hope. So when Random Artists on Tajmir Network became Tajmir Jr., it's the same block, but with some preschool shows together. But it was fun when they were a renovated preschool block. So, from Nick Jr., you got Team Umizoomi, Blue's Clues 1996, Dora the Explorer, Baby Shark, and a few other old Nick Jr. shows. Then you got on some Playhouse Disney shows, Guess How Much I Love You, Bluey, and then later Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and then later on we got PB&J Otter, which their show rocks, and thank God I premiered PB&J Otter on Tajmir Jr. Besides PB&J Otter, there was also, yes, in this year in 2021, it was the season premiere of Tajmir Jr.'s Big Show, which is a new incarnation of Baby Shark's Big Show. Similar to Baby Shark's Big Show, but it's an incarnation of Tajmir Jr., the actual mascot. Tajmir Jr.'s Big Show gained fame for Tajmir Jr.'s name. Also, not only it became the big breakaway hit, Tajmir Jr. would then make its next breakaway hit when producing the Generated Friends show and put the network on the map and beat Tajmir Jr.'s rival, Nick Jr.'s animated lineup, being backed up by Paw Patrol and being backed by Tajmir Brothers in fan-made concept. And by later on, in summer 2021, other preschool-oriented shows from Nick Jr. aired on Tajmir Jr., including Baby Shark's Big Show, and then later Pink Phone Wonder Star. Both Baby Shark's Big Show and Pink Phone Wonder Star, both Baby Shark and Pink Phone returned to Tajmir Jr. starting on July 7th, 2021, part of the Tajmir Network Mega Tajmir Summer Splash Fest. Tajmir Jr. began being a great success in the US and put Tajmir Network on the map with brand new shows. As for Tajmir Network itself, Tajmir Network premiered brand new shows too back in 2020. Yes, in September it was the season premiere of Unspeakable, and then later BT21 Universe, and then there is the Tajmir Show, which is a brand new sitcom based off of drama and based off of reality TV series and trying to run from what's real. Yeah, you get the point. The 2021-2022 lineup will be the next new lineup for Tajmir Jr. on Taj. The fall season lineup premiered on October 18th. So, we got brand new shows. And also, the October 19th, 2020, it would be the first, on this day, from that day, on October 19th, 2020, Tajmir Jr. premiered in the US, and October 19th, 2021 would be Tajmir Jr.'s first anniversary week, debuting. The Tajmir Jr. fall season lineup began starting on October 30th or October 31st, 2021. During Baby Shark, programming on Tajmir Jr. Tajmir Jr. made a 1-hour movie premiere event called the Tajmir Jr.'s Big Show Halloween Special, and later on, Tajmir Jr. began making another 1-hour premiere movie event of Tajmir Jr.'s Thanksgiving holiday. And right now, Tajmir Jr. is also began producing a brand new 1-hour movie premiere event for Christmas. Tajmir Jr.'s first Christmas holiday special. Currently at production at Tajmir Brothers Animation, Smart Study, aka Pinkfon, and AAC Kids, Alliance Atlantis Communications Kids, would be the next brand new Tajmir Jr.'s Big Show special. Yeah. With Tajmir Network still focusing on their preteen and teenager shows while focusing on original programming, they would continue their family demographic with brand new blocks, such as Mega Tajmir Night and Tajmir Nation, a parody Toonami block. It was originally going to be called Tajmir Nami, but that idea was scrapped because it happens to be a ripoff of Toonami. So the Tajmir Nami thing has to be changed to Tajmir Nation or Tajmir Action, with Tajmir Nation happens to be, the Nation part of the name happens to be from the DC Nation blog. Besides everybody's preschool blocks, and aside from Cartoonito, after Tajmir Network rebranded and after Tajmir Jr. debuted, they would begin airing shows aimed at preschoolers and preteens and teenagers during their daytime and their primetime hours. They announced that they will be acquiring brand new shows while continuing to focus on original programming, including some from Tajmir Brothers Animation and shows co-produced with Smart Study and also with Alliance Atlantis. And this change seemed to impact on the channel's viewership. It began to go up in 100%. With Nickelodeon being a SpongeBob network alongside the Loud House, the Tajmir Network has outlived its population and has outlived the partnership they were based from. But that wouldn't be enough. Tajmir Network was the incarnation of Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Tajmir Jr. is an incarnation of Cartoonito and Nick Jr. Four companies, Cartoonito Studios, Cartoon Network Studios, Nickelodeon Productions, and Nick Jr. Productions would partner up with Tajmir LLC to join forces by becoming and make the Tajmir Network. And it's all thanks to brand new throwback programming as well as making original content. Right now, Tajmir Jr. is still being a big success. And they started making brand new shows. That's right. They acquired the rights to Santiago of the Seas, which I think it is a good show. And then soon later, they're going to be acquiring the U.S. broadcast rights to another show, which is, I think I would say Connie the Cow. So there you have it. The background of how Tajmir Jr. was originally created in other regions. Kind of. Dealing with this topic, it could be really confusing. Before Tajmir Jr. came to the U.S., Tajmir Jr. was very famous in its popularity in the UK, along with New Zealand, Russia, and Canada. And the reason behind all this is because of genius variety programming while doing original programming of its own. Also, starting in October of this year, which was past, Tajmir Jr. in other regions will be getting the same rebrand for Tajmir Jr. in the US. Now, here's this brand new logo that is still going on. Just like Cartoonito launching in the US and being rebranded, Tajmir Jr. will be having a new rebrand. Yes, we already know. There was this previous logo that, from 2016, there was the Tajmir Jr. logo that originally launched in 2016 in the United Kingdom was a red, yellow, and green and gray Tajmir Jr. channel. Here it is. Yep, that was Tajmir Jr.'s previous logo after launching in 2016 in other regions. By October 2020, something had changed. Tajmir Jr. rebranded, but only in the US. Yeah. Tajmir Media UK and EMEA announced that they're going to relaunch Tajmir Jr. with a new rebranding. And then suddenly, Kenny Vela 2003 decided to help out with this, to help out with Tajmir Network, creating Tajmir Jr. but with a rebranded version. Yeah. By this year in 2021, the red, yellow, and green Tajmir Jr. logo was a branded channel since 2016 at its launch, was officially retired, replaced by a modern-age adaptation of the Nick Jr. front logo. Whether you loved it or hated it, at first, Tajmir Jr., the logo in the US had the iconic blue and green logo. But by until 2021, the logo was updated to set Tajmir Network and Tajmir Jr. as an orange, blue, and green flagship. Now, ever since then, Tajmir Jr. still remains the biggest popularity preschool block during the huge preschool hours. However, when Tajmir Jr. was launched on October 19th last year, Tajmir Jr. has to start airing 4 hours, starting at 8 a.m. and ending at 12 p.m. on Monday to Thursday, and then with an additional time being expanded on Fridays, airing from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. The reason behind all this was because of Tajmir Network ending at 8 p.m. But by until late 2020, Tajmir Network is going up until midnight. Reasons behind why Tajmir Network has to end at 8 was because of issues which are really I don't want to talk about now. So, yeah. So there you guys have it. Tajmir Jr., the background of how it originally was introduced, but in 2016. Now, it was supposed to be launching in 2012, but that was way before. That was way before, or after Tajmir Network launched. Yeah, that was way before Tajmir Network began getting brand new shows on Cartoon Network. So that's it then. That's enough of me talking about Tajmir Jr. We need to talk about how it was built in. So in 2002, the Random Fan Kids moved to Tajmir Network, but it didn't go well, and it was discontinued. And then there was Random RS Network. And then came later Tajmir Jr. That's a lot. If you want to make your own preschool block, you can make one yourself or ask somebody to help you. You will not be really disappointed. And also, you can also make your own live stream preschool fan-made channel. Yeah, you will not be really disappointed. You will not be disappointed with it.